Okay, hey guys, so I wanted to start off the video with just showing y'all how Angola looks like from where I was at. I just wanted y'all to see Angola through my eyes, through my lens. This is what me and my family members, this is what we see. That's my family member reality. This is where they live. This is how life is for them, and I wanted y'all to get a glimpse of what life actually looks like for these type of people. I wanted y'all to see the reality. I wanted y'all to see the real stuff. I didn't want to just show, you know, the rich and the luxurious stuff. I wanted y'all to see how people truly live in Angola, how people truly live in that country. I wanted to show y'all how life is in that country. And so I just wanted y'all to see how it really looked like. And even though these people live in different circumstances from us, what I find very admirable is that these people still have a smile on their face. And it's like, I feel like back home, you know, people are really prone to anger, and it's like, baby, you have everything, yet you're angry. And these people basically have nothing. They barely have anything, and they're always joyous and happy. And so being able to see my home country in its glory, in all of the good, the bad, and the ugly, being able to really see how the country looks like was just obviously beautiful and just so heartbreaking to see. And I'm just grateful I got to experience this trip, and just to see how people really live, and just to see how my family members live, because my family members on my mom's side, they don't live comfortably, you know, they struggle. And so it was very rewarding, and it was just heartbreaking to see where they lived and how they lived their lives. And so yeah, I wanted y'all to show a glimpse of my mother's country and where she lived. Where she lived. And so here is just a fish market / you know, little restaurants, little markets that we passed by. And so yeah, I just wanted y'all to get a glimpse of my mother's country. I wanted y'all to see how this country looks like in somebody else's point of view, in somebody else's lens. And I just wanted y'all to see the truth, to see the reality. I didn't want to sugarcoat anything. This is how the country looks like. And obviously, because it's winter back home in Angola, the sky is not blue. It is like a pale beige white color. So like, you really wouldn't see the sky being blue, obviously, because it was winter. And over there we see kids playing on a park with what they have, and I found that so cute, and I wanted to film and to just show that, you know, the kids are just having the time of their life with the little that they have. I saw kids playing with rocks, kids playing with nothing but like a stick and sand on the floor, and it was just so heartbreaking and sad to see. And as you know, you see kids running around, people walking, people selling stuff. Like, this is the reality of Africa. This is how it is. This is how people truly live. And of course, you see gentrification. You see these modern houses beside these houses that aren't really properly built and stuff. And it's like, bruh, you white people, get the fuck out of my country. Hey guys, so we are at La Quay Finale Final Point. This is final point in Luanda, Angola. And yeah, we're here. Look at the waves, look at the scenery, nice, cute, pretty. And we got the palm trees and that in the back. There's the beach. Well, you can't see it, can you? The beach is behind me, but the water is over here. And so I've been trying to vlog all day, but I just didn't have the energy to vlog, and I also did not know where to vlog. So I'm like, let me just vlog this nice, chill, peaceful scenery. And yeah, this is where we're at right now. These poor dogs are so hungry. They're so hungry, so we're giving them food. My cat has it so much better than these dogs, and it's so sad. And I hate to see animals suffer, so we're giving them food to eat. Boah. Okay, I don't know what the name is for these animals in Portuguese, okay? Here you go. Good dog. It just makes me sad to see animals suffering. And so anything I can do to help them, I will. Because, you know, these animals, they don't have it like our pets do back home. They're suffering. I saw dogs eating from the dumpster, and it just hurts my soul that these animals are hungry. What? These dogs are starving. They're literally running. Okay, so what? At least they'll be starving for like a good few hours. I'm not trying to leave these dogs hungry. I'm gonna do what I need to make sure these dogs are eating. Yeah. Nigga, why are you lying? Are you here to see them eat good every day? Oh. Here you go. Aw, look, they're eating. They're hungry. I mean, they're eating. This makes me happy seeing them eat because they're probably starving. Yeah, aqui. Se eles já pescaram, vendem na praça metade, vendem metade. No, that was not for you. You didn't eat. Ven aquí. This is for you. Okay. There you go. Bye bye. Ciao, ciao. Bye, doggies. So this is me eating my first meal of the day in the afternoon. My mom made me eggs, sausage that she put in a pan, and fried plantain. I just drizzled some ketchup and what's it called? Ketchup and freaking mayonnaise on it. And obviously around the world, food, condiments, and drinks taste different. So obviously the mayonnaise and the ketchup tasted different than what we have back home in Canada, and like their ketchup is more reddish, while the one back home is a little bit like more orangey. Like the color, I'm not talking about the taste, the color, but it still tasted good. Obviously there was a slight different taste in like the mayonnaise, but it was still good. One thing that I saw that was a big difference was their quality of liquids. Their juices taste different than the ones back home, obviously. Like their Fanta tastes more like actual orange carbonated juice than the one back home, obviously. Their Sprite tastes more, you could taste more of the lemon, and then their Coke tastes more of caffeine and sugar. And then in Portugal, I also realized that I realized in Portugal that their Coke tastes more like lemon juice. Well, not lemon juice, but their Coke tastes more like lemon and like Coke mixed together, and less, you know, caffeine and sugar, which is what I really liked about Portugal, which is literally the only thing I liked about that godforsaken trash country, no shade. And so yeah, that's just me eating my first meal of the day in the afternoon, breakfast for lunch or whatever. It was cute, it was tasty. My mom did her big one, it was delicious, and yeah. So guys, I'm currently at my uncle's house. This is the compound or whatever, and so we ate food and I just went inside and I found out that there's no Wi-Fi here, so I'm just vlogging because I have nothing else to do. All I did was wake up, eat, go on social media, read a little bit, and then we got here. And yeah, I don't want to walk around because I don't want to get lost. Like, I've never been out here in Angola by myself. I'm usually with my mom or someone, and I don't feel comfortable walking by myself because I don't want to get attacked or raped. So yeah, I'm just here. This is where I'm at. I'm going to have to stop filming because I do not want to get sneak attacked and get my phone snatched up. Also, I have no clue what day it is today. No, today's Thursday, the 22nd is Thursday today. It's Thursday today, the 22nd. It's around like 4 to 5 p.m. and I'm just here walking around in this area because I have nothing to do, and because I have nothing to do, you know, I just might as well walk and get my steps in. So yeah. Guys, so I'm going to basically recap my day today. It's still the 22nd. It's Thursday the 22nd, and it's currently like 9:10 p.m. and so I'm basically gonna recap my day today, and I'm also gonna be showing y'all the things that I've gotten as, you know, gifts or as like souvenirs these past few days. So first off, we're gonna start with the gifts that I received. Ew, is it a fly? Ew. Okay, so my cousin got me this bracelet. I don't know if y'all can see it, but he got me this bracelet. And then I bought this cute, you know, simple ring. I got this at the market. And I also bought this, you know, bracelet at the market. I also, hold on, I also got a keychain of the country itself with the name on it. I got this. Obviously it's like inverted, but I got this Angola keychain. It's supposed to be like this because this is how the country looks like on the world map. I got this Angola keychain. I also got that at the market. And then, you know, as a gift, you know, I got, hold on, don't mind my posture. As a gift, I got these purple Crocs. I've had Crocs, but as a kid, I had Crocs, but as a kid, you know, in my teen years, I haven't actually had my own pair of Crocs. Like when I'm back home, the Crocs that I wear are my sister's. So I never had, like, recently, I never had Crocs of my own, and I've always wanted Crocs because I just feel like it's cute, comfortable, and it goes with literally anything. And so I got Crocs, and I love them, and it's so cute, and I'm really glad I got them. I got these, you know, these bracelets, the ring, and I got the keychain. So today was a pretty chill, simple day. You know, like I woke up twice. I woke up at 9, and then I woke up at 11, and then I didn't have breakfast until 3 p.m., which is what y'all saw a few clips, you know, a few clips before. And then after that, you know, I ate, you know, got ready. My mom basically sent us off. Me and my sister went in a taxi. The taxi brought us to like this place, not in like the town square, but it's kind of like a town square kind of thing, because when you stand like around, there's all these markets, and like there's this huge road, like there's 2 big roads, and then in front of you you just see markets. Behind you it's like this big wall that's like a mural, and then there's like this like there's a bridge. I don't know, I know what the material is in French, but I don't know what the material is in English, so I'm not even gonna bother saying it. But there's, you know, this bridge, and so we met up with my uncle, one of my many uncles, and my cousin, and they walked us to they basically walked us to like their part of, they just walked us to like where they were at, okay? And so a big thing in this country is jaywalking. You can't get anywhere without jaywalking. There's no sidewalks here. If you want to go to the other side of the road, if you want to go somewhere faster, if you want to go somewhere, or if you want to catch a taxi, catch a bus, you're going to have to jaywalk. Jaywalk is a literal normal thing here. It's not illegal. It's not like in Canada. Oh, why? Like, obviously everybody in Canada jaywalks, and obviously the police, you know, they take offense to it, and it's like not a big deal, but you know, some people will be extra, why are you jaywalking? I'm jaywalking because I'm trying to get somewhere quickly. Here, jaywalking is necessary, because if you don't jaywalk, you're going to miss your bus, you're going to miss your taxi, and you're not going to be able to get to the place that you want to go in time. So it's essential to jaywalk. And it's like here, you think it's complicated in Canada. Here, there's no rules of the road here. There's no rules of the road, okay? People don't care. Cars, trucks, bicycles, taxis, they don't care. They drive how they want to drive, to go how they want to go. You think Brampton is bad? Try driving on the streets of Africa. Try driving here in Angola. It's chaotic, it's messy, it's mess. And it's like you have cars and trucks and buses and motorcycles passing by, and through all that chaos, people jaywalking. There's also people selling stuff on the streets, selling stuff, water, electronics, whatever you think that someone can buy, or that someone can sell, they're selling it because they're trying to make a livelihood, they're trying to make money for themselves or for their family. Respect, but it's gagging. And also, people be tussed. Like today, we saw two people fighting because they almost got a crash or something. People was fighting, and so we went to like a part of my uncle's compound, and we saw my other cousins and my aunt and stuff like that. And so we ate kabri, which is kwanga, and any type of protein eaten with kwanga, which I ate, I think, last video. I ate that last video. So we ate that, we drank whatever, obviously juice, because like I don't drink, even though it's legal to drink in Canada at the age of 19. I personally don't drink alcohol. I don't like alcohol. I've tasted it before. I don't like it. It's not my cup of tea. I don't like it at all. And so yeah, I'm not a drinker. And I'm not gonna be inebriated. I'm not gonna be drunk with my uncles and my aunts. No. My mama didn't raise me like that. My grandpa did not raise me like that. I was not raised like that. I don't drink. And we were just there chilling, vibing, and then my sister and my cousin decided to like walk off by themselves. Like, girl, this is not France. This is not Canada. This is not. We're not in an environment that we're used to. We're not in an environment where we're able to, truly feel like we can walk wherever we want safely without getting harmed. This is uncharted waters. This is uncharted territories. We don't know this place. We don't know the kind of people here. The people here, you put your phone in your bag, unzipped, they're gonna take your bag. You leave your bag unzipped, they're gonna go in your bag and get your phone. You put anything in your pockets, they're gonna grab it. You have a gold necklace, they're gonna yank it off your neck. Which is why whenever I'm outside, I hide my necklace, because you're gonna think that, not they're gonna think, but like they're gonna be like, oh, this girl got gold, she got money, so I'm gonna yank it. So that's why I always hide it, because I don't want you to yank it off my neck. Are you crazy? Because my thing is I have a fight or like my thing is I have fight or flight. I have fight or flight. My first instinct is to fight back, but I can't fight back because in this situation, in these circumstances, I'm gonna lose, and I'm trying to go home in one piece and not in a body bag. So yeah, and also when I have my phone, I always keep it in my bag closed, zipped, and I always have my bag pressed to my body. Okay, I have pressed to my body, so if I'm in any situation, I can just run and have no issues, no problem with that. And girl, you thought there was in Canada, the thieves here are worse, so you gotta be extra careful when you have your things with you. And the reason why I haven't really been vlogging is because there are thieves around everywhere, and it's like if I were to just take my phone out, someone's gonna snatch it out of my hands, and it's like I can't chase you around because I don't want to be cornered and be raped or attacked or murdered. So yeah, so as my sister and my cousin, they went to go roam God knows where, I went to my aunt's shop. So basically I had to leave the place where I was at, and then I had to walk a little bit and enter her shop. So I entered the shop. I was there just chilling in their living room. I asked my cousin, do you have Wi-Fi? She's like, no. I'm like, oh, okay. So I was bored. I was just scrolling through my camera roll, watching TV. I'm like, ugh, I can't stay here, I'm bored. And as I told you before, I absolutely hate when I'm in a place and the place that I'm at has no Wi-Fi, especially in another country. I absolutely hate when I'm in a place where I'm not able to contact people, whether by text, especially by call. Like, okay, if I can't text you, okay, but like at least let me be able to call you. If I can't call or text you, especially call, if I can't call you, no, then we're gonna have a big problem. Because like, what if I'm going through something or something happened? I'm going to want to call you, and so if I can't call you, it's like, no. And so I could not call my mom to pick me up. I could not call my mom and ask her what she's doing. I couldn't call nobody. And obviously, I can't call people back home because that's going to add extra money to my calling service. So I was just there bored. So I'm like, you know what? Sometimes in life you gotta take a risk. So I went to go walk, around, not the neighborhood, but I just walk, So I walked, and originally I was gonna go out to like the bridge because there's stairs, and then when you go up the stairs, you're on the bridge. So I was walking there, and as I walked there, I get this really bad feeling. I feel like I have this like really bad feeling. I just felt really negative vibes and stuff in my soul, my spirit. I'm like, something feels off, something feels weird. As I'm walking there was a guy who was like, and I was like, no ma'am, no. I felt so uncomfortable and I felt scared. I'm like, if I go there, this man is gonna attack me, he's gonna rape me. Like, I'm not gonna do that, I'm scared. So I walked away. I just walked to some random, I basically just walked straight ahead. I just walked straight ahead, and then I walked straight back to my auntie's house because I was bored. And I'm like, yeah, it started to smell like poo. And it's like, yeah, I've gotten used to the poo smell, but like I was starting to get a little bit uncomfortable, uneasy. I'm like, yeah, I can't stay here. Like, I was starting to get paranoid as I was walking. I felt like someone was gonna snatch me or try to rape me or something. Like, I was really not self-cautious, but I was very scared. I was like, no, something's not right. I cannot stay walking on these streets. And so I started walking faster, and I started clutching my purse a little bit tighter because I'm like, no, I'm not getting raped, point blank, period. I'm not gonna get tied, I'm not gonna get murdered, no. So I was walking a little bit fast. I started running a little bit, and so I went in the house. I just chilled there, and then I went back to the original place I was in. We got things to eat and drink, and then this man was just talking to me the whole night and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, yeah. And then he was just talking to me. He's like, yeah, conversation. And it's so hard to talk to someone that speaks the same language as you, but like not as well as you do. Like, it's like people don't understand how hard it is to speak to someone that, first of all, it's so hard to talk to someone that does not talk the same, like that doesn't speak the same language as you. Like, you don't understand how hard it is to talk to somebody that does not understand you. It's like you speak and it's like when people speak to me, I try so hard to understand, but I'm sorry, I can't. And it's so hard to get the words out. Like, it's so hard. And it's like, there's a language that we speak. Okay, there's language that I speak that some people are able to speak. And it's like the guy that was talking to me, he was speaking in that language, but it's like he's not fluent in the language. He can't really speak it. And so it was so hard to really have a conversation because, he was trying, but it's like I was also trying, but like it wasn't really working out. Like, half of the time I couldn't understand what he was saying. He probably couldn't understand what I was saying. And it's like, what's crazy is that I'm fluent in this language. Like, when I speak to my grandma, when she speaks to me, it comes like this. Like, when I speak to my grandma, it's on autopilot. Like, I don't have to try. But I feel like when I speak to other people that are not my family members in that certain language, I feel like I have to put in such extra work. I feel like I'm working overtime. I feel like the words don't come to me as easy as it does with my grandma when I speak with other people. Like, when I speak with other people in Lingala, it is so hard because when I speak that language with other people, I have to find the words, I need to find the conjugations and how to conjugate the verbs and everything. Or when I speak to my grandma, it's like this. I don't even have to speak, it just goes, it just flows. It just flows like the river. And then it was so complicated to speak to him, and it's like, ugh, I hate being in a country where, first of all, I don't understand language, so if you speak to me, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna understand you. I'm not gonna be able to answer you back. It's like sometimes I'll understand, but I'm not gonna be able to answer because I don't know how to speak the language, or it's like I don't understand at all, and it makes me feel so bad. It makes me feel so bad because y'all are trying to have a conversation with me, and I can't have a conversation with you. And tomorrow my cousins are gonna come over, and they're such lighthearted, good, genuine people. Like I truly felt bad for their circumstances, and it's like I just felt bad for them. Like y'all, like y'all. I'm not gonna say okay. There's good, there's bad, and there's the ugly everywhere. Okay, Angola is this beautiful, vast country, and I've filmed the good, the bad, and some of the ugly. And nobody in my family is like, oh, we're not rich, okay, but we're comfortable. But like people here aren't as comfortable as we would perceive it to be. But to them, they're comfortable. Like where my cousins live, to them, they're living super good compared to other people that live horribly. Okay, but it's like still, you know, I feel bad for them because they don't have half of what we have. And you know, I didn't come here with I didn't come here with like money to give them. I didn't come here with like a new phone to give them or whatever. I just came with my clothes, you know, and I just felt so bad and I wanted to help them. And so I just gave them some of my makeup that I had in my bag. I'm like, here, just take my makeup because like I don't really need this and I can always buy some more. And it's like, you know, it's just those gestures because it's like, yo, like it just hurts my heart and my soul to see these people, you know, live this hard, sad life. You know, nobody ever asks to be born, and nobody ever asks to be put in this situation, and it's just so sad. And it's like these people really make do with what they have in their situations, and it's like despite their circumstances and what they're going through, it's just amazing and shocking to see how happy they are, how kind and generous and empathetic they are despite what they've gone through. And one thing I really love about Angolan people is that regardless of their situations or what they're going through, they're going to have their hair done. Their hair is always going to be laid, always going to be braided, okay, always going to be shaved. Their hair is always going to be done, and every few of them are always going to have a nice, clean, decent outfit on. And I love that, like, period. Just because we live in bad circumstances doesn't mean we have to look like it. And I love it. And like as I was saying, like my cousins are just amazing people, and it just pisses me off that I'm not able to conversate with them and have a genuine, real conversation because I don't speak the language that they speak. I don't understand it either. So it's like I need to resort to speaking to Lingala, and it's like I was trying to speak to them in the language, and the words were just. It was like I couldn't even form a simple sentence, and I felt so embarrassed because they're probably like, this girl doesn't know what she's talking about. What is this girl saying? And it's like, I just want to be able to talk to my cousins. And it's like, I can't use no translator because there's different dialects. Portuguese in Angola, Portugal, and Brazil are 3 different things because it's 3 different dialects, even though they're colonized by the Portuguese. And so, yeah, it's sad. Like, I want to be able to talk to them, but I can't. Also, my uncle took me and my sister, my cousin, he basically took us on a walk. And we walked basically across the country, if you may. Obviously, we didn't walk across the country, but we walked extremely far. So we saw all these markets, all these different types of markets. There was this market that we saw, which was absolutely beautiful. It was this huge market, and it was like this dome shape. It was like this like hexagonal dome, and it was huge. And inside was this humongous market where they, what's it called? Where they sold, you know, all different types of food and stuff. As I was saying, the market was huge, and you know, they were just so selling all these different types of like spices and vegetables and types of food. And as we were walking to these places, my uncle was basically stopped by people. My uncle is literally a local celebrity. Everywhere we went, people were like, oh my gosh, yo, like, what are you doing? Oh my gosh, hey. I'm like, so he was known around this is not even this, guys, mind you, this is not the block. This is not the corner, this is not the block. Like, this is a huge space. Okay, we were walking for a long time, really far. Okay, and each stop we were going at, each place we walked at, someone had to stop us to say hi to my uncle. And I'm like, dang, how many people know you? How many people know you? We were gagged. Okay, we were gagged. We saw all of these different types of markets selling, you know, school supplies and food and clothes and shoes and stuff like that. And then we saw my grandpa's church, and his church is huge, okay? It's humongous. And I was confused. I was like, you know, why is the church empty? And my uncle said that, you know, when a service is done, they take everything out because, you know, there's thieves. You know, the thieves have taken stuff, stolen stuff from the church before, and it's like they don't want that to happen again. And obviously, there's no insurance for these type of things, so they ransack, you know, they take everything out once the service is done, and the church is just left empty. And so, you know, he showed us all these schools, all these bars, and what I found really weird is, why is there a bar right next to a church? Why is there a bar right next to a school? Like, what's going on? What's going on? I'm not gonna lie, we saw a bunch of fine men. I saw a bunch of fine men. I saw like 5 or 6. And I was glad. I'm like, obviously I didn't have a certain look to my face. Like, I didn't have no, you know, flirty look on my face, because when people look at you a certain way and you do a certain facial expression, you know, they take that as an invitation to do something to you, you know. And it's like, I don't have time for that. You know, when I'm here, I make sure that I make sure that I look angry, because I feel like if I look angry, if I look intimidating, then men are less likely to come and approach me, because, you know, sometimes men can take a hint, and I feel like me looking angry and intimidating makes them not want to approach me, because I don't want you to approach me, I don't want you to talk to me. You know, I've already been catcalled and stuff, like, it's disgusting, leave me alone, I don't want to be attacked. So I feel like it's better that I look angry. And it's like, when I see a fine thing walking by, I'm not gonna be like, because they're gonna think I want something from them. It's like, yeah, you might be attractive, but I don't want anything from you, okay? Stay over there, please, and thank you. I don't want you walking anywhere near me, because I will run. I came with my Converse. I came with shoes, okay? I always come prepared. I'm prepared in any situation. I'm not prepared for like zombie apocalypse, but like when I'm in a situation where I need to run, girl, I come prepared. Trust me, I come prepared. I did not come on this trip with no sandals, no slides. No, I came with shoes, because sometimes you're going to be in a situation where you need to run. So check that. Y'all always need to be prepared, okay? And so we just walked around. We saw all these beautiful things. I was able to vlog because, you know, there's thieves that steal your phones. So we just walked. We went back, we drank, and then we went back to the house. No, we went back, we drank, and I was bored, and so I left. And as I was walking to my aunt's house, I just randomly see my mom walk. I'm like, well, Mom, what you doing here? I was like, give her a hug. And then went back to my aunt's house, and then we were all there sitting down. I talked to my cousins. I tried to talk to them, and they were so receptive. They were so sweet. And, you know, I showed them a picture of my cat. Sage, I miss my cat. Like, does he even remember me? Does he even know how I look like? Like, does he even remember my smell? Like, I miss my cat. I miss Sage. Like, I miss him so much. Seeing my cat's seeing my grandma's kittens just reminded me of Sage. My big fat cat. Like, I actually miss him so much. Like, oh, I'm gonna be so excited to see my cat. I can't wait to see my cat. Like, I can't wait to see him. Like, I haven't seen him in weeks. This is the longest I've gone without seeing my cat. And I can't wait to go home and see him. I know he misses me. But my sister has been filling me in on what has been going on back home with my cat. So my sister told me, okay, so my cat Sage is a hunter. Okay, first of all, Sage was like a very scared cat. He was like a really scared cat. He would only stay in the house, and then he started getting curious about the outdoors. And ever since he stepped foot outside in our backyard, he has been outside ever since. Like, he will go pee, poo, outside. He will literally roam the whole neighborhood. He will roam the whole neighborhood. The whole neighborhood, our street knows Sage, and they know him by name because we'll call him out like at night. We'll see Sage on the street or whatever, or like on a porch or something, and we're like, Sage, come back inside. It's time to go to sleep. Whatever, it's time to come eat. And he just don't want to listen. So obviously, when you hear somebody call a cat or their pet multiple times, their name is going to be registered, and you're going to start to know who the cat is. And so everybody on our block, on our street, knows our cat Sage. They know his name is Sage. They know that's our cat. And so, Sage has been roaming. He just roams the neighborhood. And me and my sisters and my mom and my dad have always wondered, what does he do in this neighborhood? Who does he see? What does he do? We've caught him eating grass. And it's like, aren't you a carnivore? Why are you eating grass? Like, what are you doing? And so we were told by our neighbors that he hunts mice, And I'm like, are you sure that's my cat? My cat, the hunter, please. And so this one day, he left a dead rat or mouse, whatever, at our doorstep, and he just sat beside it proudly, like, yeah, I did that. I killed that little mouse. I was like, no. He did that twice. And then my sister tells me that he killed a bird inside of our house. I don't know how that bird got in our house. He killed it, and there was blood splattered everywhere. Sage, if you want to go kill something, go kill it outside, please. This is not the first time. I remember there was this time Sage killed a bird. No, I remember the time we found a dead bird in our backyard, and I'm like, this is kind of weird because why is there a dead bird here? Like, how did it die? Little did we know Sage killed it. And now it makes sense because Sage has a very, how do I explain it? Sage has a very big personality, and I guess he gets that from us, but like, Sage has a big personality. And Sage he has like a warrior fighter type spirit, because this is not the first time. There was this time we were just sitting down, and all we hear is yelling, like screeches, and I thought Sage was trying to, I thought he was screeching for us to let him inside because he's hungry or something. But like, these were really violent screeches. So we ran to the backyard, and all I see is Sage being chased by a raccoon, and then Sage jumps to our neighbor's backyard, and the raccoon stares at us and then disappears. And then Sage comes back in the house as if nothing happened and snuggles with us, and he comes back unscathed, unscratched. I'm like, I know you did not just act like you didn't scrap with this raccoon. I know you did not just do that. You almost gave us a heart attack, and you're gonna walk back in his house as if nothing happened. And I remember when I was at my cousin's house, my sister was at home, and my sister sent us a voice message of Sage and like two other animals screeching, like yelling. And I'm like, what's going on? And my sister wants to tell me there was two coyotes. I don't even know where these coyotes are coming from, but there was two coyotes on our street. So there was two coyotes. There was Sage, and there was a rabbit. That were all tussling, fighting. The rabbit ran away. And Sage thought to take on the two coyotes. And Sage lived to tell the tale. He's still alive to this day. And I'm like, yo, this cat is gangsta, because how are you gonna go up to two coyotes and live? Like, y'all cats got nothing on my cat. Like, he went toe to toe with two coyotes and he won and he lived. If that's not Samson as a cat, then I don't know the explanation, because I was truly gagged. My cat is just different. Like, I truly miss him. and I'm so excited. I'm gonna see him soon. And so yeah, that's all I did today. You know, walked around, was paranoid because I thought I was gonna get attacked. Yesterday, me and my sister and my cousin, we went to like a bunch of different markets. So we went to a fish market where, you know, they sell, well, we went to a fish market. And did we go to a fish market? No, first of all, we went to like the, what's it called? We went to their shopping center. Obviously, we went to the rich, you know, developed, gentrified version of Angola. We went to their mall, and then we ate. And then after that, we went to go see their, I don't know, town square, if that's what it's called. We went to go see their town square, and you know, we went to go take pictures, you know, at like the I Love Luanda side, and I mean the side. I went to go take a picture at the side, and you know, take a picture of the surroundings. And then after that, we went to go get our chauffeur's like niece and nephew, and we went to go drop them off. This little girl, she was such a sweetheart. Like, she was so calm and she was so cute, and the way she was like hugging me, like, ugh, I felt like she was my child. Like, she was so precious. And then after we dropped them off, we went to the beach. You know, we just took pictures, videos, and then we got food. We originally got food, and it was like an hour later, and we did not see the people with our food, and we're like, guys, where's our food? We've been here for an hour. It's getting cold. Are we ever gonna get our food? Originally we thought we got scammed. We thought they stole our money, but you know, they were angels. They're actually sweet, nice ladies, and they got us our food. It was like fish and like fresh fish and fresh vegetables and fresh plants. Not fresh, but like, obviously, you know, the fish and the vegetables were fresh, but the plantain, I wouldn't say it was fresh, but you know, plantain. And they were like, it just breaks my heart to see people, and especially children and animals, you know, fight for their lives. You know, it's just sad to see kids and animals, you know, going through trash to find food. I see dogs everywhere eating garbage, going through the garbage to look for food. I see kids dumpster diving, asking for food. And it's heartbreaking because what are you supposed to do when you don't have any money on you, or you don't have any food? All you can do is pray that, you know, they get food, and you know, that they lead a good life. And it's just sad when you're not able to help these people, and it's like they didn't do anything to deserve this kind of life. And I truly hope that my cousins find a way out of here, and you know, if they want to, you know, I just hope that they, you know, lead and are able to live good lives like we do, because they deserve to live the lives that we do, and they deserve so much more than I do. Like, I can't even explain it. Like, my cousins deserve everything and better. They deserve the life that I have, the life that I might take for granted. I know that they would never, and they 100% deserve to be in my place more than I do. They deserve to live in my country. Obviously, there's suffering everywhere, but nothing compares to what they've gone through, and they deserve to be where I'm at. You know, living in a house, having my own room, having my own phone with Wi-Fi data, having good clothes, having food to eat every day, going to a university, going to school, you know, seeing all these amazing things, eating all these things that might be mundane to us, normal to us, are absolutely untouchable, are extraordinary to these people. And I think each and every one of them deserve to not to get a glimpse, but they all deserve to live lives like we do. Obviously, life is hard, and obviously not everything is easy or simple, you know, in Canada, or you know, in America or Europe. But who said life was simple? You know what I mean? Who said life was simple? And so we went to the beach, we took pictures, we ate. The dogs were eating off the trash off the beach. They were eating garbage from the beach, looking into bags, looking for food. and I felt so bad. I gave them my food. I just threw them my food. You're gonna see. I think y'all saw it in the video, but I just threw them my food, because no one, no man, woman, child, or even animal deserves to suffer. And I just think we all deserve love. We all deserve love, peace, respect, and happiness. I think that we all deserve to live a good life before we die. Unfortunately, not a lot of people get to see that. And I really hope that in this lifetime that everybody in my family, especially this side, I hope that all of my cousins and all my aunts and my uncles are able to live good lives. And I hope all of them are able to go to Canada, go to Europe, go to whatever. And I hope that they get to live the life that they never got to live. I really hope that they get to live the lives that they've dreamed of. I wish that they get to, my biggest wish is for them to live the life that they've dreamed of, to live the life that they've seen on TV. I really want them to live that life, because they've earned it, because they deserve it. They do. They've gone through too much. They deserve to be happy. They deserve to be spoiled. They deserve everything and so much more. And if I can do anything to help, I will. Now I understand why my mom and my parents be sending money, giving clothes, giving phones and stuff. It's because they don't have anything. I went in their washroom. I'm not gonna show y'all their washroom. I don't like to show. Obviously, sometimes we need a wake-up call. Sometimes we need to see how people really live. We need to see how people really live to give us a wake-up call to be like, oh, maybe I don't have it that bad. Actually, I don't have that bad. I have it really good compared to other people. Sometimes we need that wake-up call to be like, oh, you know what, I'm gonna work 10 times as hard. I'm gonna work 10 times as hard so I can live the life that my parents dreamed of. I saw that, okay, that's going to help me maybe work 10 times as hard so I can help people get out of those spaces. You know, sometimes we need to see that. We need to see the nitty, the gritty. We need to see reality. We need a reality check on how people really live, because nothing in this world is all sunshine and rainbows. Okay, yes, there's beautiful parts of Angola. Yes, there is the rich, gentrified, beautiful side of it. There's the good parts of it, there's the ugly. And if I'm gonna be honest, I will take the ugly, the smelly, the ghetto. I will take this part any time of the day than the unauthentic, rich side of it. No, because here, there's love, there's authenticity, there's community, there's acceptance. What I really love about this family is that I come from a very religious household. My grandpa is a pastor. I didn't know how big of a pastor my grandpa was until I came here. My grandpa is known, okay, at his wedding anniversary, filled with people. Okay, there were these big people there. I was like, dang, I didn't know you were this known. Okay, and just to hear everything people had to say about my grandpa, just to see all the things that he's done, just to see the family that they've created, literally brought me to tears. Just to see the beautiful legacy that my grandparents are gonna leave behind is just absolutely heartbreaking. And it's because it's beautiful. Like, they really did that. Y'all did your big one. And it's like, one thing I love about our family is, despite being extra religious, conservative people, you know, they're really conservative, religious people, they are one of the most accepting people, okay? Because when I tell you I was gagged. You know, usually in a really African religious Christian household, you cannot have a tattoo, you cannot have a piercing, you cannot have certain things, you cannot act or be like a certain way. And I was gagged because a lot of my cousins have tattoos, a lot of my cousins have piercings, and my family members, they, like, especially the elders, they love them and they accept them even though they have tattoos and piercings, which are usually things that are shunned, that are not tolerated. I have a cousin who's a stud. My cousin's a stud, okay? You see her, you can tell she's a stud. And she has a piercing, and she has a tattoo. And you know, typically, if my mom were to see her back home in Canada on the street, she'd be like, Okay, you know, African people, they're really judgmental. Okay, you know how African people are. You know, if they were to see her, they would not really be accepting. But I just love how everybody loves and accepts her. Like, girl, she's a stud. But they treat her with love, kindness, and respect. Like you would think that somebody that comes from a religious, conservative household, you would think that with the way that you're raised, you would think that the way that they view and that they are around certain people, you would think that, you would think that they'd have, prejudice. But, you'd think that they wouldn't be accepting and they'd like shun you and, disown you, kick you out of the family. But no, everybody is loved, everybody's embraced. Like, everybody got tattoos, everybody got piercing, she's a stud, and people still love and respect her and embrace her. She's still part of the family, everybody's kikiing, laughing, talking. We're just this family? And so obviously at the end of the day, no one's family is perfect. We are this huge dysfunctional family, but it works and it's perfect and it's beautiful and I love it. And I was also gagged because we are, like, there's a lot of us. I did not know I had that many cousins. I was truly gagged, and it's like, what truly gagged me, I just put a big smile on my face with how much of my cousins are women. Like, there's so many female cousins, like, period. Like, it just warms my heart to see such beautiful, strong, compassionate women come from my family. Like, yes, that's what I love to see. And so my family is I just love how accepting and real and authentic we are. I just love it because, no one's perfect. I'm not one to judge you. I can't judge you because I wouldn't want you to judge me. And who am I to judge you? I'm not God. I can't judge you. And so, yeah, I just love how accepting the family is. And my grandpa has had such a huge impact on so many people's lives. Like, whenever people talk to me, they're like, oh, Joella, your grandpa changed my life. You're like, your grandpa, they always speak so highly of him. And it just gives me this like profound respect for him. And it's just like, wow, like, my grandpa is that guy. And it's like, it makes me sad because the day he's not going to be here, it's going to be such a devastating, sad day. And I just don't want to think about that. I can't think about that. And this family is absolutely beautiful inside and out. Despite all their flaws and imperfections, this family is amazing, and I would not have it any other way. And obviously, this trip started out in a bumpy way, but life is like that. Life, you're gonna go through ups and downs, you're gonna go through some bumpy roads, but it's all worth it. This trip was worth it. I don't regret any parts of this trip. I loved every second of it. It was fun, it was amazing. We leave on Monday the 26th. It's the 22nd, okay? And it's been an amazing trip so far, and I loved it, and I'm going to come back. Oh, for sure. And yeah, and that's just what I've done for the past 2 days. That's what I've done for the past 2 days. On Saturday, I'm gonna get my hair done. It's time to get this gel off. It's time to get this extension off and this little cute clip off. It's time to get it off. It's time to get my hair braided. I'm not gonna tell y'all my hairstyle. No, I'm not. Y'all just gonna have to stay tuned and wait for that one. But yeah, to just summarize it, I love myself, I love my family. The love of track comes from me and my family because I will have words for you. This trip has been a 10 out of 10 experience. Loved every second of it. I loved seeing my community, my family's community. I love seeing the culture. I love seeing every aspect of it. It was very beautiful to see, and it just opened my eyes a lot. It was a humbling experience. It was a beautiful experience. I loved every second, every minute of it. I would not change a thing. It was absolutely incredible. It was absolutely beautiful. And yeah, so that's my little vlog for the past few days. That's literally all I have to say. And thank you for listening to this little ranting session. And bye, à la prochaine. Bye.